Comments, sound, other stuff, economy. There's a lot of comments in the comment section. We're gonna start addressing them, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of me raging. Not really raging, I don't really rage, don't care. But it's nice to see, or it's interesting to see the army of people coming to work here. Yeah, it's quite nice. Frankie, by the way, is this a Saturday recording? Whatever. I think I recorded this on Sunday morning, the last episode, missing trains. That will be missing because we sold them, and I'm pretty sure that yeah, that's about it. So I'm not sure if I mentioned maybe Saturday, maybe that's a confusion, but no, I recorded it on Sunday morning-ish. It was like 11 o'clock. The music is much better balanced compared to your voice. Yeah, it's actually, I noticed what the problem is. Most of my processing of the videos, I put the decibel level on -35 for the music, but first two songs after the intro were on -30, so that means 5 decibels higher than the rest of the music. I leveled everything on -35 decibels, so it should be very balanced. I think the rest of the video is balanced, it's just the first two songs after the intro. So PS, but you're speaking faster and faster and confused more and more. It might be me, I'm properly too old for this. Peep. Or I'm just too tired. No, it's just how I talk usually. I only had one coffee today, which is like probably end of the world coming, but also I'm running out of coffee, and Lavazza is still not on sale, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. Continuing the Metri, thank you for everything. You really need to stop thinking about your blinking. Join the party and dance with the music while blinking with the beat. It's so damn easy, just do it. Dance with us. Yeah, I probably will, but resolving it also, I think it would be good for everybody viewing this if I find a simple solution to this, even though with all the raging that's happening because of me trying to resolve this. It might be beneficial for everybody if yeah. Olga said, do you have pumps between the water treatment plants and the water towers to pump water into them? Do you have pumps between? Yes, I do. I always do have pumps, but I'm thinking now the capacity maybe. So this is the water tower in one of the cities. So I'm just gonna address this, that I'm pretty sure that this pump here is pumping 120 cubic meters of water, which is the capacity of our processing plant. That means that all the water that is coming in here is being processed and pushed into the system, and the biggest culprit in the water consumption looks like it could be the chemical plant, which looks like it's draining 34 cubic meters of water, which is 1/4 or more of the whole production. So the rest of the system probably is not consuming that much, but so 34 cubic meters for chemical production when it's at 100%. Yeah, of course it's not, but at least it gives us a little bit of an idea where the water could be going. Yeah, it's a little bit more than a quarter, or a little bit more, like maybe 30% of water goes into the chemical plant, which the other city doesn't have. Oh, by the way, just double check, I know it's dark, sorry about that, but this is the water treatment plant right over here, and if we go with F3 underground and follow the first pipe, it goes into the first pump. This is the first pump, and first pump is, well, do we call it working? I don't know if we should even call it working. Maybe that's the problem. We'll see if Blinky Blink is the one to blame here, because this water pump doesn't working. But I'm not concerned about this. I'm not concerned about the Port Elgin water supply. Blinking is a different story. I'm concerned about the water supply in Murmansk. And now the second part of your question there, is it connected to the water system? We have the old water system that we had from the beginning. It's connected with pumping stations always. So first water system is pumping power supply. Stop for that. Okay, this is a different story. This is just now happening. This is whoa. This is just happening now. Last chance to buy, fire extinguished, stop production, electricity problem. Let's see if the plant, it's not on fire, that's fine, it's just no workers for some reason, even though we have quite a dense bus network, so I'm not sure why they're complaining about workers. And usually it's extremely short distance between them not having work. Whoa. 7, 9. Still not happy about this. Only 9 out of 15 people were delivered here. I know. This is like a big system, blah, blah, blah. Here we go, more people coming. This is just a temporary glitch in the matrix. A temporary glitch, which we resolved right now. This is not permanent solution. This was just because of this one thingy McJiggy. And look at these, all of these problems are from 2nd of June, which is like all of these messages just appeared for no reason. So 2nd of June 1974. So yeah, all of these messages are just like recent electricity problem because of this. So anyway, the water system, we have 2 water treatment plants. One of them is here and it's connected to the pumping station, which is pumping 64 cubic meters of water, which is expected which is expected. Water tank, they have internal water tank. I'm just wondering if they have a capacity, but I don't think they do. Capacity, how much water can pumping station pump? They just have the connections and then pump everything that they get. Anyway, so this water treatment plant is producing 72 cubic meters of water. It is connected to a pumping station. It is connected to the water tower. So water tower and the pumping stations are connected. And also we have a second, so the answer is yes, but just to confirm, not confirm, just to demonstrate that the second water treatment plant that we built later, that has enormous capacity, that is only using 10% of its capacity, it is connected with pipes. So internal water tank for imports is full, export is full as well, and the pipes are going, one of them is going directly to the city, which is connected with a pumping station. This is directly to the city, it's not going to a water tower, but these 2 pipes going there are going, one of them into the city water system, the second one is going into the okay, this one doesn't have a pumping station, maybe this one is not. This is interesting. Let's work on this. This could be something that old Gala. Let's see here. If I remove this pipe here, and if I build a pumping station, I'll build the bigger pumping station. We'll see if this is going to resolve the issue. So if I do it like this. The most important thing here is to have this connected. Unfortunately, we're gonna need more space. What about the other side? Working. Okay, we're gonna build this and see if the pumping station on this side is gonna be helping us with the water supply. So we're building a pumping station here. Of course, we need to connect it to the construction system. I'm gonna do it manually just because I have vested interest in this. Dumpers, transport, groundwork. Yep. Higher priority, and I'm gonna go for buses. Doesn't matter, these are the first ones I can. What's month's construction office? That's fine. That's it. Transport, groundwork, buses, yeah, all of them are connected. So this one wasn't connected to a pumping station, which is strange. I totally thought it was from one of these pipes. So I'm assuming that this wouldn't then fill the tower because there's no pumping station between the water treatment plant. But it doesn't matter in this case because the other one here, well, let's see if it matters. The other one is producing, it's producing already maximum. And it's not really maximum. You can see here how much it's producing. Again, this current production percentage, it's either chemical consumption, which in this case is, or the how much water is processing. You can see here that it goes up to 70, 74, 77. It was on 120. So both output and input are full. So you can see here export water is waiting to be transported. And if we go to the system, water is waiting to be transported. It's connected with pumps to the tower. Unless the length of this pipe is too long, so the tower is not getting water because of the length of the pipe. That's the only reason that can be if it's not getting water. But anyway, wasted too much time on this. Let's continue. Old Gala continues saying, I'm sure that you don't have electricity substation problems in town. I even think you have too many too close together. When you look at the one of your highlighted timestamps 3230, it says that it's a potential capacity problem. Then it gives you a figure of the total that potential capacity as wattage usage is 488%. It then says the estimated maximum consumption is 112%. If every building was using 100% power, which can never happen because people are at work, school, or shopping, the gauge is showing you the only 15% of what that substation can supply, which means that substation is currently contributing 15% of the power needs for the area because of the overlapping substations. Yes, I understand how this works. I think I understand how this works, how it works with the substations and the power problem. So 375% and 110%. I'm pretty sure I understand it. It's just that the substations are not functioning. The substation source is not sending water. Substations are not functioning, and they're not telling me why. They're not. It's not because of the capacity. Oh wow, seriously? You know what would be great if we had a power plant on fire? Woohoo! When I feel a little low, woohoo! Yeah, anyway, Blur song number 2. We have a fire station here, and hopefully they're gonna be resolving this. I actually don't know, do they have capacity? This is a small machine. Just to be on a safe side, I'm gonna get them a second one. Because this is an oil power plant. It doesn't matter which power plant it is. It's still problematic. Yeah, let's go with this vehicle. This is just a second one for the... yeah, this is gonna be resolved extremely shortly because fire station is close, and well, actually, if they do have the capacity of extinguishing this fire, which looks like they do. Looks like this is shrinking, but ever so slowly. It's barely, I think it's not barely managing, but I'm not happy with the performance. It should be just splash and done. But the new fire truck is gonna resolve this. So power is back on, so we should just remove all these messages, and that's it. Anyway, continuing on, we have BAM. Who knew exporting track builders would be profitable? Nice. Actually, I don't know if I got any. You know what I can do? I can do this as a temporary measure. You know, when we have a couple of them, so we don't have to waste them or use them, the trains constantly, so they have to travel there and back. So whenever I need money, I can just export track builders, or when I see the factory is not working. For now, I'm just gonna put it in a storage because there's nothing to export at the moment. Anyway, I'd pay off the small loans off. Okay, the chief financial officer has spoken, so we're gonna go and return all the money, just return the money, and the second small loan, return the money. There we go. We only have big loan left. We paid almost 600,000. We have 150,000. Oh, sorry, 1,525,000 left, which is gonna take a while to repay, but that's all fine. Continuing on, we have ran Fireball saying, if you use 1.45 megawatt cable to connect your substation, you only get 1.45 megawatt capacity from your substation. Yes, of course. This is if I have a problem expressing myself, absolutely I agree with you, and I understand that this is what I was trying to say as well. So these percentages here are from 2.5, which is maximum of that substation can give you, but none of the cables in the game can give you 2.5 megawatts because because the biggest cables will give you only 2.35 megawatts. That would be the overhead cables here. These are 2.35, and the underground give you 1.45. So that means that this 100% in reality is what, almost 200%, I believe, because our gauge should be at 1.45. This is no issue. This is absolutely what you're saying. You're absolutely correct, and I agree with that. We have Kubak rule. Knowing the drops mid-low voltage transformer have 3 points for 1.5 or 15 kilowatt wires. It may be a good idea to create a rig out of substations so they equalize the load on their wires, because the power demand is not equal everywhere throughout the city. It will require a lot of dough, especially when planning, especially what? Okay, ring. Oh, you mean ring? Sorry, I read the rig. Ring of substations. Yeah. I think just the densifying substations would help as well. And like I said, treating it. Okay, Ryan, Fireball, Kubak rule. If you guys understand how this works, first of all, my question is: 2 into ROPS substations. Does it make any sense to get 2 cables in? Because then technically, in theory, if they have 2 cables coming from 2 sources to the same substation, will they provide, well, 2.5 maximum? They should technically be 2.9, but 2.5. Do we get 2.5? Do we get double the power if we get 2 cables into the substation? ROBS substations. Because vanilla substations, they only have 1 connection, so you cannot connect vanilla to multiple cables just because they only have 1 cable entrance. So do ROBSs work like that or not? Because I still didn't see them go over 1.4 megawatts anywhere. But yeah. Anyway, that's a question. And then creating a ring out of the substations, so then you equalize the load of their wires. Yeah, this is the density is something that I think I'm gonna have to work on, and I'm actually already doing it. Only 1 cable left here, as you can see. I'll just assign some construction office to this, and could be a solution to the problem. But again, it's sad that substations provide us like a maximum capacity of 2.5 megawatts, but we can absolutely never ever get 2.5 megawatts into the substations. So the whole mathematics of the substations, is just pile of shit. What, 2.5? You will never get 2.5, as we discussed already. So 2.5 megawatts, it's the maximum you can get is 2.35, which is, again, this 100% is just a number that is absolutely useless in this game, because again, you cannot get the 100% ever. So yeah, and then the blinky blink still happens. So what can you do? Continuing on with a comment, sorry about that, it's Kubak Rule caught up with all the episodes, and he has nice things to say or to help us with. And it may be the time for modernizing current high voltage spine into the high voltage network with a new power plant to cover ever increasing power needs. Absolutely, 100%. We're on the road of doing that. By the way, next power plant is going to be nuclear one, and this is what we're going to check out now. Our first workers should be coming here shortly. Well, I don't know if these are the first workers, so we can see. No, not really the first. But I can see that they're not doing anything here. Oh, they are. Uranium hexafluoride. We don't have any fuel in the export at the moment, but looks like nuclear industries are working. We need to stabilize this. Again, enormous amount of workers are going to be needed for this, but we are stabilizing the production over here. So you can see here that we have a uranium mine that is getting workers. Then we have the we can play with this. I'm going to play with this after I'm done reading the comments. This is Frankie, this is why I'm talking too fast, because there's too much to say. Yeah, and then I'm talking, nobody understands what I'm saying. Right, yes, as for my substations blink, when you're severely overloaded, voltage drops from nominal 15 kilovolts, which messes up with how transformers work and effectively causing the shutdown, but then load gets dispersed to other substations, reducing load, which leads to increased voltage turning on. The whole cycle repeats ad nauseum. Thus, its voltage drops to nominal 220 volts, 15 kilovolts, 110 kilovolts, to below of 200 volts. Yeah. You need to deliver more power there before it breaks down. Yes, the problem that I'm having is that they are not telling me this. They're not telling me that that there's a load of wattage, that the voltage falls down because of the load, but there's never a load to a maximum capacity, and this is causing a little bit of a problem. Let's continue after the time-lapse break, where we're going to be finishing. We're going to be focusing probably on our first nuclear power plant as well. We do have finances now, ka-ching, cha-ching. So we're gonna be smiling our face, or walking, dancing our way to the bank, something like that. Something with the bank and the money. So let's do a time lapse now. Focus on the rest of the comments from Kuba Krul later, and see you back in 5. And here we go. Okay, that was 10 seconds of me for not noticing that the mic was muted, but hey ho. We're doing it. We have a huge asphalt thingy happening here. That's nice to see. Whoa, what kind of truck is this? Seriously? I never noticed this one. It looks interesting. I don't want to say cool or not cool, but looks really interesting. Did they? Oh, okay. That's nice. Well, let's go with nice. Okay. Nuclear power plant. I was thinking having it within a walking distance to people, not to have these blinky blink issues again. By the way, you saw that I invested a lot of time and money into, well, resources into this area here, and I think I'm gonna go one step further because I removed one of the cables all the way from here, and I think I'm gonna get another substation because this area here, it might be the last one. I'll wait to see if this resolves blinky blink or not. How is my pumping station doing? Let's see here. Pumping station is all but done. 30 days to finish. Let's do this as soon as possible. We're gonna get locals to work on this. What about pipes? Pipes are done. Let's see if this is gonna resolve. Is that one more of the dumbass ideas that I had? Not ideas, but the things that didn't work in the game, and also the way I was doing it as well wasn't probably the best, but hey ho, we're not pointing fingers at anybody in this channel. Of course we are. We always are. We have a cheap financial officer to blame. Oh. What? Why? What? Container facility? Is there a fire or something happening? Maybe it's on fire. I don't know. I'll have to inspect that. That's fine, that's fine. I really pause. It's filling. Okay. Okay. It's filling. It's doing something. Let's see the water treatment plant. The water treatment plant working at 100. Why is it so low? Why is the workload so... Maybe no water? Import tank is working. Processing 10 out of 10 people. Maximum. I have no idea why only 130 cubic meters of water is being processed. Maybe the piping. They cannot deliver more water. 130, yeah. That would be it. Yeah, could be. Could be that there's only 130 cubic meters of water possible to pass through here to fill in the tower, and then tower is being emptied constantly. Well, looks like this might be working. Let's go with working. The second thing I'm building here, the another processing plant for water processing plant, and I think both of these guys here, they have additional pipings that we can connect to the new water treatment thingy. Whoa. Seriously, you're working? Yeah, and they're in the walking distance here. I'm just hoping that this is not gonna cause a lot of pollution, that we will be having a dirty water here. The water quality is already dropped to 91%, it was 94%. But experimentation. Walking distance to water, walking distance to processing water. Hopefully walking distance is gonna be the, the key word here. Okay, what's the deal with the trucks here? So you have the problems with... What? I have a problem with this? Yeah, I have my doubts. Oh. Control H. That's in export, isn't it? So that means that all of them will have this problem, right? Let's see. No, this is... Okay. There's something happening. Something broken with the game. I think they were trying to bypass each other. Is there signs that they shouldn't be bypassing each other? I mean, like, I don't think we should be putting this in a game, but hey ho. Yeah, here we go. No, we're taking heavy goods vehicles. Sure, but I don't see the reason for this sign to be here. And they're now blocking each other. Let's go for home. Let's see if these guys are gonna go. I think I dumped like 10 tons of alcohol now for some reason, and I don't know why. Traffic jam, that's the chemical plant. Happiness is too low. Yeah, we need to get these guys up and running. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I probably should have... is this a meat truck? Yeah, that's what she said. Let's go and get here. Get meat. Off you go. We're gonna go for the second one. Again here, you're gonna go for... Wait. W50, which one has the biggest capacity? Food, 1.9. Biggest capacity is this one here, Shkodilak. Go here and go here. You're delivering food. Oh, and you're unloading food. And off you go. Then here, electronics. Second stop here, unload the electronics. Off you go. Actually, stop. Go back here. Do we really need that? I usually, what I usually do here is something like this. We go and find the buildings that we already have here. 3 kilometers. That would be a shopping center or shop. We have a shopping center here. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We have 5 shopping centers. So I go here and check out the existing lines. Now food and meat, okay, actually meat shouldn't be like this, but here, for example, this one, there's only 1 meat. Oh no, there's 2 meat stops. That's fine. This one is working fine. And then we go for the next shop and let's go, for example, meat. Meat has 1, 2 stops. I'm pretty sure that that's the previous stop as well. And then we go for the next shop. That would be this one here. This one has probably only 1 meat stop, but let's check it. Yeah, only 1 meat stop. I will continue doing it like this. What I'm gonna do now with these... where's the meat truck? Where is the meat truck? I'm gonna set both of these guys because I just built another shopping center. I'm gonna set both of them to deliver. Darn it! All over again. I know I can do it manually. I know. I just don't like doing it manually. I like clicking buttons. Clicking buttons. Here we go. And now we have the. Like I said, food trucks are... Every shopping center gets 1 food truck. No discussion. No... that's the way of things. That's the order of things. Meat-wise, that's a different story. Meat is fine. They're not consuming so much meat. That's fine. We have the... What's the other truck that I just returned back? W50. He's doing everything fine. You're just gonna go here as well and deliver more electronics, which is fine. Off you go. Another question marks around here. What the hell? There's nothing blocking them. I don't know why they're... Okay, I'll leave them for a second because there's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with this game. There's so many things wrong with this game. But, yeah, I'll need to investigate those... What? What the hell is happening here? Why are they all pointing to this? What if I remove this mud road from here? Is that gonna help you guys with something? I have no idea why these guys were pointing in this. I need to return this just because of the fire. Anyway, let me set up the... So many things to do. So many things to do. The last thing here, you need clothing. And then deliver clothing here. And then go all the way here and again deliver clothing and off you go. So this is going to be a new truck system that's going to be supplying 2 of these. We're missing food. We are missing food. We need another truck. Covered hull. 1 food. It doesn't matter. W50s should be fine. This is edge of the city shopping center. Oh, I kind of hope that he's going to be moving by the time we are here. Okay, let's try to address the question marks. I wanted to build a nuclear power plant or start on it. Well, we need a road first, some infrastructure upgrades. Obviously, we're gonna do it later. This is something... view the area where possible issue exists on the route. Its closest point to the target destination vehicle can't reach. Vehicle cannot reach the destination. Now it's pointing that this is the problem. Says that we might have a problem. What is destination again? Oh, that's not you. Are you moving? Oh, it's moving. Perfect. That means that I can assign it to here. Load food. Unload nothing. Go to the shopping center. Unload food. And off you go. Right, question marks. We have a couple of question marks. Let's see these trucks. Looks like they're all suffering from the... Okay, so this is the closest point to them having an issue. Let's see. Do you have fuel issue? Yes, you do. You're empty. Or you don't have any fuel. Could fuel be the problem? I don't know. 3 Division don't want to tell us. Area where you're supposed to go to the asphalt unfinished road. You need to go here. What? That's probably unfinished road here. 9. Is that the one? Oh boy. Is that 3 Division doing stuff again? No, he's actually supposed to go back. He's supposed to go here, and he's not. Okay, let me reset this vehicle. This one is empty, nobody cares. Oh, G. Oh, right, this one. Control H sends him home. Okay, so he's home now. What about these guys here? These guys need to go to the warehouse. That's where they are now. What if I tell it to go here? Okay, now it goes to export. Let's go here. Okay. I have bad feeling about this. There's something wrong with these vehicles. Okay, I just pressed the button. I didn't even use the control H. Anyway, I'm gonna have to monitor this to see if anything's gonna change. For now, looks like everything is working out nicely for us. We'll see if the blinky blink resolve the situation. Water tower is being filled. It's full. So looks like this is doing a little bit better job because we connected this pumping station over here. This is why there's no stupid things in my comment section, because I do the stupid things around here. So if you comment, you're probably gonna look like a genius. So hit the comment section. Anyway, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring at comment section. Hit it, and if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.